Good afternoon, everyone. Canada's warming twice as fast as the rest of the world is counterintuitive. There could actually be an increase in snow. Yet in the same article, a few paragraphs down, the warming climate should reduce snowfall in the Great Lakes. There'll be less ice in the lakes. Oh, really? Look at this chart on the long-term averages. We keep seeing again and again that just the switch of locations with this area is warming twice as fast as the rest of the world. And what happened to the irrefutable data from climate scientists stating that the Great Lakes would dry up completely because of climate change, yet it's going to be the highest water in 100 years? Is there no culpability for these people that are writing these stories? And with the onset of the grand solar minimum, can you do any square foot gardening just like this? It is a planting season. I know it's a little bit late this year, but look at the possibilities for different types of vegetables, lettuces, herbs, spices that you can grow yourself. You're going to have to do this during the grand solar minimum. TrueLeafMarket.com, heirloom and organic seeds for any grow zone on the planet. The link's in the description box below to give yourself the gift of heirloom seeds. I'm going to start you over here on the Great Lakes. Massive water bodies in North America. Great Lakes echo the Canadian study. Wide water level swings, erratic snowfall in store for the Great Lakes. They're already telling you tumultuous weather because of the grand solar minimum, mislabeling it as climate change. But here we see the same exact phraseology again here. Canada's warming twice as fast as the rest of the world. And also notice the counterintuitive, but it could increase snowfall. And if you were mine, sending this amazing collage of the exact same headline with the location changed. Canada's warming twice as fast. Singapore's warming twice as fast. Tibet, the mountains, the UK, Australia, Sweden, Adirondacks, everywhere is warming twice as fast as everywhere else. In doing the research for this video, I stumbled across two more Great Lakes Basin warming twice as fast as the rest. But take a look at the similarities of the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel and the Detroit Free Press. Do you think they're from the same company? The same media outlet, the same coding, the same website design? Everything's exactly the same throughout these with the same headlines. Gee, whatever happened to investigative journalism? And again, just copy paste it. Warming climate should reduce snowfall in the Great Lakes. Wait a second. A paragraph earlier it said it was going to increase in the snowfall. And there'll be less ice on the lakes. Really, these experts tell us this? Well, let's take a look at the Great Lakes annual maximum ice coverage from 1973 to 2019. Less ice. Really? I see the exact opposite of what these experts claim they know. And again, the experts guaranteeing, climate science experts, that the lakes are going to just completely dry out due to climate change. And then here we are, 2 years later, high water levels expected across the Great Lakes. So I chased down a couple of the referenced articles in the Climate Experts Tell Us the Lakes Are Going to Dry Out. So here we go. First one, climate change is lowering Great Lakes water levels. Should towns and cities even be allowed to tap into the lakes due to us bad humans? Partially due to climate change, the water levels in the Great Lakes are getting very low. It's due to you. It's not a cycle, according to the experts. From the National Resources Defense Council, they're beyond reproach. How about National Geographic? And you notice they use the phrase climate change 15 times in this article. I put up the search there to try to find climate change. Warming lakes. And of course, in Lake Superior Basin, the increasing evaporation from climate change. Again, you are responsible for everything that's going on. More rain, you're responsible. Less rain, you're responsible. More snow, you're also responsible. Less snow, it's your fault. I wish they could get their story straight. Is it more or less of whatever? But they're covering all the bases in case it goes either direction. They can say, look, we predicted that. So 100-year high water levels was something not predicted by these climate experts. So what's really going on? Do you think it could be because of the grand solar minimum, increased precipitation due to cosmic rays, and a centennial minimum cycle? High tide water level swings. Global warming is to blame. Now it's high water that's to blame global warming. Does it ever stop? Again, take a look here at the beach erosion. When we get to the 100-year water levels, 2017, I thought we were going to dry out. Why are these people still getting funding? Why isn't the mainstream media calling these people out for their bad predictions? Let's take a look here at Lake Michigan, Lake Huron. We're going right back to, you get it, 1998. That was the heavy El Nino. And we are again a heavy El Nino year here, 2018-19, and we're repeating a pattern. Same thing here, Lake Erie, Lake Ontario. Notice where the high level water marks were. Massive El Nino back in 1998. Lake Erie expected a record May high. So that means every single lake they're expecting record levels. And when we take a look at something like this, Lake Ontario blasting through every record ever set there. Whatever happened to those predictions of the evaporating lakes? Crickets. They're even talking about Great Lakes spilling over the edges. Now that's all 5 lakes. That's a massive amount of water. Where's this coming from? Well, it's snow melt and increased precipitation. It is not CO2. It is not you. It is the sun heading into a grand solar minimum. And I do thank you for watching. Hope you got something out of the video. If you'd like more information like this, 30 minutes on the go, take it with you while you're driving to work, while you're working out. Mini Ice Age Conversations podcast. Links are below in the description box. Just click and go.